Good morning, good morning, good morning. Celeste Silver Cord here. Man, y'all, I just did a 30-minute video. Cards and coffee. And then when I went to load it, it took it away. Ain't the first time. Won't be the last time. I don't know if it's something I said. I don't know if it's because like my shirt was too low cut. It wasn't the YouTube algorithm that took it away. It's the universe. It does it on my phone too. There's been times where I've loaded whole videos and I went to load them and they just disappeared. It's usually when I'm mad and I say something that the universe is like, don't open that can of worms type deal. So I don't know if it's something I said or why, but the universe did take that video away. So I went ahead and changed my shirt. That way I don't have to worry about pulling it up so much. And yeah. Ready to get it rolling. Again. Happy Saturday, y'all. Happy Easter, y'all. Touched a little bit on that too. Yes, I do celebrate Easter. We plan on going to Sun City down here and visiting my grandparents for Easter. And we're going to go fishing because there's all kinds of fishing ponds and stuff. Oh, here comes Noisy. Good morning, my love. These were not facing up a minute ago. Alright. Oh, look at this. Already new and interesting things just happening. Let me get going on here. So you don't get that much. Dark mirror. I feel bad for the people in my house, man. Like I said, I should be done already, so they heard me doing this before. He probably thought he could come out here and chat, and we can do our usual morning spoofs. I got a lot of baking to do today. My grandmother just had knee surgery not too long ago, and then she fell out. Not long after that, she couldn't handle the morphine and had to go back to the hospital, and then it turned out she had a pneumonia and an infection and blah, 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 blah. And, yeah, so she's been out now. She's doing really well, but we are going to cook everything here. Just my grandfather's going to cook the meat, and we're going to cook everything else here and bring it to her. And disposable stuff, you know what I'm saying? Keep dishes to a minimum, keep it all to a minimum. And then we plan on taking the kids fishing around Sun City, so that way they're not like, you know, up everybody's butt the whole time. You know what? I am gonna do it this way. I'm gonna use your oracle cards as tarot cards. Just because I shuffled them like that. Alright. Scoot your butts over here. I keep saying I'm going to bring that table over here. Wait. So that I can have it like over here. I like it over on this side though. Just because I seem to lean more towards this side. Never ending. Oh! Excuse me. That was the other thing. I'm going to be working with the Orion Rising and the West Coast crew, online crew, the psychic development people, on an Earth Day event that's going to be happening on the 21st and 22nd. I'll get you guys more on that as it comes. But I might be doing some live readings on there, and possibly an interview. I don't know. I don't know yet. We're still working it out. As per usual, I'm a last minute person. What? It's 2 weeks away. Do you want to do this with us? Sure. What are you doing? I like being me. I had a fantastic, fantastic day yesterday. I mean, along with being invited to do all that. Which I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it before, but if you haven't, check out the Orion Rising YouTube channel. I like going back and watching his interviews and stuff like that, all the cool people he's interviewed over the years. But the Law of One stuff is pretty interesting too, and I like the way he explains it. He kind of geeked out last night on the math. It was funny. I thought it was entertaining. He was just like, we stumbled upon this mathematical equation and it works for all the sacred geometry symbols and da-da-da-da-da, and tell you how him and one of his friends went off on a spiritual nerd binge. I can't do it, man. Those guys, they're so cool at remembering all them names and exactly who said what and when and where and what books they're in and everything else, and I cannot reference nothing. But it's all cataloged, like the information's cataloged, but like where it came from, my brain never found the need to memorize any of that stuff. Makes sense. Kind of reminds me of that show, Sherlock Holmes, with Benedict Cumberbatch, and they're talking about something, and Watson asks him about the planets, and then he looks at him at one point and he goes, you don't know the planets, do you? And Sherlock goes, my brain never retained the information, it was never pertinent to my life. So it's like one of the smartest men in the world, but he didn't know the names of the planets or their order or anything else like that because it made no difference to him. It was waste of space, right? Alrighty. For 3D, for 3D, it starts out with a good bit of stabilization, but right after it, we got a little bit of this immature energy. Immature about money, immature about being too rushful, too hasty, too opinionated, things like that, right? Move that off the stop record button, right? And I also see a little bit of worry when it comes to this too, right? I feel like this is kind of like a block that a lot of people are going into, right? You're worried about money, you're worried about making the wrong decision, you're worried about where you're focused at and everything else like that, and it's causing all that. And I feel like a lot of this worry is coming in because of a Two of Cups connection. I feel like it's worry of a destabilization. But that's how you end up getting stuck in uncomfortable comfort zones and how you get stuck staying in toxic relationships too long and stuff like that. Because you didn't really you didn't put the king and the queen energy into it. You just jacked it. You rushed it, you didn't think it through. You got scared of being destabilized. All right. See, on the 40 here, the 40 is telling you really, it's like what? You see exactly what you're passionate about. It's a laser beam through your third eye. You can see it, right? You know it's there. You want to nurture it. Right? You can feel the cord, the hope, right, of reaching that renewal. But if you want to reach that renewal, you have to be able to put down burdens that aren't yours, and realize what it is you do want to carry and how much you can carry and what you need help carrying with. And you need to know how to nurture yourself as well as those around you. And nurture yourself. Genuinely. This is on the 4D level. This isn't... I'm not saying that it's not self-care to go get your nails done, your hair done, and shit like that, but a lot of people do it just to mask what? If my hair's done and my nails are done, then I can pretend and have the appearance of having my shit together. Meanwhile, I'm working myself to the bone, giving myself so much to everybody else around me that literally the only time I have for myself is when I'm in a salon around a bunch of other people and strangers. Does that really sound like alone time? Does that really sound like working on your 4D thoughts and things like that? Genuinely work on that. And show yourself as much love and forgiveness as you do those around you. Alright, 5D, I went with these cards. Let's see what we got. Alright. You got fracture. And now, because these cards, I can switch the interpretations if I want. When I'm seeing this is, yes, in order for your heart center to open, the universe is going to have to break your heart. In order for your crown chakra to open, the universe is going to make you lose your mind. But this reminds me, oh man, what is it called? There is this Chinese thing where they take broken china and they weld it back together with gold. They seal it back together with gold, and it's considered more beautiful and valuable because it is fractured and put back together. Okay? So if you're feeling broken right now, take the time, like I said, on the 4D level, to fill in all the fractures with the gold, with the lessons that you've learned, right? What you have gained from your losses. We've all gone through a lot of losses over the last 2 years, and some people are just going through big shifts again right now, and it feels like a lot of loss, right? Kind of like, I don't know, I got the vision with the spider web here of a spider spending all night making its web, only for first thing in the morning a bird to fly through it and destroy it before he could even catch a bug. But the spider doesn't sit there and cry about it, does it? No, it goes right back into building its next web, right? Synchronicities. Things are happening for a reason, right? Take some ease with it. Don't rush, don't force, right? It's kind of what the bottom was saying. Don't rush, don't force. Don't push. Ease into the change. And embrace the memories, right? Embrace the memories. Don't hide from the memories. Don't catalog them away. Because what happens is if you catalog all the good away with the bad, it'll always hurt. You'll never heal. You're supposed to keep the good and then readjust your perspective on the bad. That makes sense, y'all? Now, I think it's cool that we had the fracture card here and that we've got fragmentation with the shadow card, right? Fragmentation is being pulled in multiple directions and being pulled in all kinds of separate directions. And like I said, with the welding it back together with the gold, is you have to pull everything back in together, right? You're pulled here and there and here and there and here and there, and you're pulled all over the place. And you can't accomplish anything because you're pulled in a bazillion different directions, and you need to just work to pull all that back in together so that you can feel whole, because that's why you don't, right? We got completion, unfoldment, and vision quest, right? So to complete these cycles that you are in right now. You do need to dive deep within yourself and do that vision quest and find that inner you to unfold. Right? And overall, we got the Chariot. Success that comes from dedication, self-discipline, and celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight, right? Celebrate your accomplishments, and more accomplishments will come. Set more goals and accomplish them, and more self-confidence will build. That was actually your magic card in the last one, with self-confidence. Let's see. This time we got time to shine. Being in the spotlight, time to shine creates an energetic resonance for golden opportunities, right? Beautiful. More opportunities like working with the Earth Day stuff and building on your businesses and working in fairs and everything else as y'all are getting into, attracting new clients, doing new collaborations. Time to shine, y'all. Get to it. Get to it. These shifts are rough, but that is what they are for learning. Remember, y'all, it is April. And in April, Pluto goes into retrograde, so we'll get more on that as we get closer to it. All right, I love y'all, and blessed be all those who walk these weird and trippy paths with me. I'll catch y'all later. Remember, click my buttons, spank my bells. Love y'all, and I'll catch you later.